back.
Hello.
We really missed you guys, and we got some good news to share. Some big news. Big news. You want to show them real quick?
Yes, I don't know if you'll be able to see me still, but I am currently 24 weeks and about 3 days pregnant.
Yes, and it's been a crazy ride. It's been good. So I guess let's quickly just debrief on the last, 24 weeks and everything.
Yeah, so I'm very grateful to say that this pregnancy has not been very difficult so far. I know we still have like 15-ish weeks left, but so far I have not dealt with morning sickness, which I'm very grateful. The main thing has been in the first trimester just being tired. I was so tired. I had to come home and take some great naps. And then second trimester hit, heartburn has been in full swing, and I wouldn't be surprised if she popped out with a head full of hair.
Some beautiful locks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, in between us two.
Rapunzel.
Yes.
For real.
But between us two, I wouldn't be
we
shocked
grow
anyway.
Hair really well, for sure.
Yes. And so.
Too well.
Anyway,
But yeah, it's been a great ride,
It's been good. The only other thing is it's just been crazy to see how my body has changed so much, and although I know that it's changing to support life, it can be such an odd thing to see yourself in the mirror and see how much you've changed in a short period of time, and gaining weight and all those things. Like, that's never been an issue. Like, I've never struggled with the idea of gaining weight, but gaining 20 plus pounds
in 20
weeks has been like, whoa, that's crazy. But
yeah, and I think it's easier now though, like as you get along in the process, you see the transformation more and more. Like early on, there's a lot of morning sickness and different struggles and stuff, but there's not like any results. But now we're like seeing her move, we're seeing her kick, we're getting excited, we're getting, try not to get stressed, but we're getting, we're getting ready. Yeah, and like that's kind of going into, we feel like we're nesting now. Like we're kind of in that stage of like, all right, we've got 15 weeks. What all do we need?
What can we get rid of?
Yeah, what can we get rid of to minimize our house? We've decided to remodel a little bit. We've gotten rid of our couch. We've added in some wardrobes.
We did get a new couch.
We got a smaller couch. We've sold our bigger couch. We got a smaller couch. We got some wardrobes from America's Thrift Store. Shout out. Really good deals. And moved our clothes into there. Downsized a lot. Got rid of a lot of clothes. Sold a lot of items to just live a little bit more minimalistic and simple, and also prepare a space for her, for Vivi, to stay. And so we're going to remodel, and videos to come, we're going to remodel her and have our own little nursery, and we think it's the safest, quietest place, space in our house. So we're gonna until she grows out of it, she can spend some time, in her own little space in our walk-in closet. So we're excited to show y'all that.
Yes.
But beyond that, let's go into a little bit recently. Like, I hope you guys have had a great 2024 so far, and at least to come. We wish nothing for the best for you guys. And I guess let's maybe tell the viewers a little bit about how we started out our 2024.
Yes, so we started out our year by prayer. Yes. We've started out our year with prayer and fasting. And so this year I just felt like I should give up social media through fasting. And that has been so beneficial, which I've done it before in the past a few times, and it's always just so refreshing to take some time off of social media, quit doom scrolling, and just focus on the Lord in my free time instead of what the world can give. And I do think that there are lots of pros to social media, and there are lots of cons as well, of course, and I think it has a lot to do with who you follow and what you put out into the world. But I feel like over the past 21 days, the Lord has really taught me to just trust Him more and to just have faith that He is going to take care of all of our needs. We were praying for a lot of big decisions during the 21 days, and I feel like the Lord has really helped us have clarity on what direction we need to go, where we need to be, and just peace over the year as we transition into being parents and
being a new graduate,
right.
And just, all the things that, and I guess kind of transitioning into that, like for me, the 21 days of prayer has been awesome. Little backstory on it. We've done it a few years now. It's kind of like, it's a way that you can give the first of your year to the Lord, and you say, hey, I'm going to give this year to you. And it's a way to dedicate your year to the Lord and just spend extra time, maybe taking away some things in your life, remove some things, maybe permanently, maybe not, but just to give you more time and more focus, and also just a way to, dedicate time to the Lord and pray and for this upcoming year, and just hear His voice in a clear way.
So what did you decide to fast?
So this year, I kind of wanted to challenge myself a little bit more. I've kind of tried to challenge myself a little bit more each year. And so this year, I gave up meat. So I didn't eat meat for 21 days. It may sound crazy, but meat, to be honest, probably wasn't the hardest. The hardest was caffeine for me. I gave up caffeine and meat and alcohol. So, I love a good cold beer every now and then. And stuff like that. So it was challenging.
He's done a great job. Like I was kind of shocked. I didn't know if he could do meat the whole time.
Yeah, so
and caffeine, because you haven't done caffeine before, have you?
I have done, not before we were married. Before we were married, I did go without caffeine for a couple weeks, and it was tough. And then I was like, I like me with caffeine more than I like me without caffeine.
Yeah.
And I still kind of take that view on it.
But I didn't really see that you were I didn't feel like you were a different person per se.
The first couple of days were really hard. So just if you can decide to do a fast of some sort, which the first couple of days are going to be difficult, but beyond that, it was pretty normal. There's a lot of I learned a lot about some meat alternatives, ways to get protein, and I lost some weight, which was good, because at one point I wasn't really sure who was carrying the baby. I wasn't sure if it was me or her, because I was getting kind of pudgy. So I've kind of tried to,
We'll have to insert a picture of the from our announcement pictures.
Maybe. Oh yeah, we'll insert that in. But basically, I've lost 5 to 10 pounds, and I've learned how to live without meat, and a different and I will say a lot of that is attributed to the church that we go to. They really push you to be better and better Christians every day, not because out of you have to, but because you want to. God has more for you, and that's a message I want to share for y'all too. God has more for you in life if you'll just follow His steps and His voice. But anyway, there's people who fasted nothing but just drinking water for 21 days, and there's people who do juice fast where they just drink juices and they do no solid foods for 21 days.
Which they do say to have your physician.
Yeah, obviously, some people shouldn't do that. Like with her, we didn't want to drop any nutritional things because she's pregnant and she's also, she's growing our baby. So
yeah.
But
what do you feel like the Lord has taught you in this 21 days?
Yeah, the Lord has taught me a lot about just trusting in Him, letting Him be our provider. That's the number one key, because for me, through pregnancy and just this new season, right, Logan's going to be not being able to make money for a few months, which she's
I haven't.
Not that much, but she does babysit and stuff, and it helps. So the income is help her babysitting stuff. She's going to be out of commission for some time. We're going to have more expenses coming in. We already have packages coming in every day. I'm just like,
they're not all from me buying.
I know, we do have
Let's open it. Let's see what it is. I didn't order anything.
Great family and friends giving us gifts from,
yes,
baby showers and stuff. But in general, I just see us spending more. I see us making less. We're not where I'd like to be financially. And, I've allowed that to kind of get under my skin. So I think during this time of just, setting aside some things, and just focusing more time and more effort into just prayer and getting time with the Lord, I know that He's taught me to lean on His provision more. There was a great message that they showed, like, hey, if you're going to allow Jesus to be your Lord and Savior, then He can also be your provider. Mm-hmm. So that's a message I want to say for you guys. Like, God is our provider. God feeds the birds. He's going to feed us. He's going to get us what we need. Mm-hmm. He's already promised that. He reigns upon the just and the unjust. And He brings rain to us all, whether you're righteous or wicked. He unconditionally provides for us because He is a good God. Yeah. And just not worrying about, hey, where's my next paycheck and meal, and how is it going to look, and how is all of our finances going to be, is saying, hey, God's got that under control. I'm not going to look at that or focus on that. I'm just going to go out there and do what the Lord has asked me to do, which is, be a good example for Him, to grow His kingdom, grow His ministry, and just be a good father, a good husband, a good friend, and just let me focus on my role and let the Lord provide, because He will. And I think that's just a big message that's hit me right in the heart, through this transition in life for us. And that's something. I think it was definitely worth it. Highly recommend it. Mm-hmm. And right before I let you wrap us up, I will say this too. Like, just if I can say anything, like, there's nothing more valuable than just focusing on a relationship with the Lord, with God, because God is good, and He is ultimately where our satisfaction and pleasure come from. Like, the relationship with Him is what makes us whole. It's what makes us, find pleasure and peace, because the last couple of years, and especially the last 24 months, have been more difficult and things are changing. But I would also say in that difficulty, we've had more joy and more peace, because we've had to rely on God more. He is sovereign. Mm-hmm. We know that He's got everything in His hands. He's creating this baby, miraculous as is. Like, she's like, that's something, it's just so awesome. So my point is just highly encourage you to try to develop a relationship with God, and just say, hey, Lord, I'm going to give 2024 to you. And I'm going to go to church, and I'm going to spend time with other believers, and I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to listen to worship music. And just, if you can give 1 year to the Lord, you'll never turn back, because He is so good. He's what gives you fulfillment. He's what keeps you joyful in the times that are difficult. And He just ultimately is where our satisfaction and fulfillment comes from. And can't say enough about how much He has done for us in this time. So.
Yeah, I mean, even from dating to marriage to moving to
parents,
now being parents, it's just so evident that the Lord has had His hand on our relationship and on our lives even before we met each other. And it's just something so, I would say, like, reassuring ever since we both became believers, just to see the Lord's hand on everything and know that, like, we're not in control. And that, I feel like, just releases so much.
To let you live freely.
To have freedom and just relax in His presence, and know that regardless of what you do, like, the Lord's going to guide you.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed this little life update, and how our 2024 is going so far. How our 2024 is going so far. And we will have some more exciting videos for you soon as we renovate and as we
continue to nest and just and also absolutely. And as we our faith journey continues, and any questions, we'd love for you guys to drop questions. Pregnancy, we'd love to talk more in detail about maybe things that you guys are questions about, pregnancy concerns, or different things of that nature too. We love to share and show what the Lord is doing. And what He can do for you, just like He's done for us. I
guess, like, going off of that, we share these videos as more so to be like a testimony. Like, this is how the Lord has worked in our lives throughout different processes, not to be like, this is what's happening in our lives. Like,
absolutely.
Blah, blah. Like, it's more so about,
this is our form of giving back. We hope, we hope that it can be beneficial to you guys, And that I will say, you know, on that note, like when you know you have a good Father, Heavenly Father, a good God that is watching over you, that has your back, your life just becomes so much more
joyful.
Yeah. And you know there's nothing to worry about because your Father, He is your Father, just like He's our Father, you know, is good and perfect, and He wants the best for you, you know. And it just, it's something that we want to give back to you guys and let you guys know that, you know, for us, it's been amazing.
Yes. So I hope you enjoy this video, and let us know if you have any questions about anything. We love to talk, and we love to try to share, you know, what little wisdom and insight that we can. And
yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
We're excited. We're excited, and we'll have hopefully some birth videos. Maybe the next one you'll see is the water breaking. I hope we'll drop a nesting in there before that. But we definitely want to.
I don't know about a birth video, but
I definitely want to. This is our first, so it may not happen until our second, until we're more comfortable with the whole scenario. But we want to make the content exciting for you guys.
Yes.
We want to make it engaging, and yeah.
Well, thanks for coming along on this journey with us, and we will see you next time.
Yes, next time.
Bye. Hello.
Hello there, we're back.
Welcome back to our channel. We took a long, unintentional pause. Sorry, May's barking.
Let's redo that. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've missed us, because we've missed you guys. May has missed y'all as well. Hello. Our next video is about to drop if you just keep watching.
What?